Today we are going to be sampling some fragrances. This is going to be a casual video. We're just going to be sniffing and talking and having a lot of fun. Some of these fragrances are new, some of them are not, but I don't have them in my collection, so this is how we decide if we're going to add her or not. So if you are interested in just hanging out for a little while, talking fragrances and sniffing, please continue to watch. If you are new here, beautiful, welcome to the channel. I do hope you consider subscribing. We have lots of fun here and we smell good too. And if you are returning, hey friend, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That does help for us to grow. And let's get right into this video. Okay, you guys, so we just gonna start this off with a bang, okay? First of all, I want to say thank you to Liz over at Naturally Liz for sending me these wonderful samples. We, swap samples with each other and, we always throw something extra in the bag. And she asked me, well, what else do you want? I'm like, I don't know, girl, just surprise me. And she surprised me with some beautiful scents. Not this one I knew was coming, but she gave me Miss Dior 2017, okay? That's hard to come by. And then the other two are going to be in this video. I thought they were really, really nice. So we'll talk through those. So again, thank you so much, Liz over at Naturally Liz. I absolutely love what you sent. You're the best. Up first is Ave Maria by the House of Beau. So I'm going to read to you the notes from the website because Fragrantica doesn't do the notes any justice. This fragrance has dewy gardenia, cashmere, Indonesian jasmine, raindrops, African neroli, sweet pear, oak wood, Merlot wine, and Napa leather. This fragrance is an ethereal, velvety, soft fragrance. This is like luxury, wealth, all of the things at its finest. But it also feels somewhat uncomplicated. When you smell this, it is a clean scent. It is a fresh scent, but you also get those other nuances like the leather, but it's not harsh. It's like the cashmere, but it's not loud. You get the florals in here, but nothing in here, in my opinion, is overtaking one another. It's blended well. It's something that's almost indescribable. And it's funny because when you smell it, you kind of know what someone else is saying. Like it's easy to be like, oh yeah, I get this, I get that, and it smells really good. But the fragrance is blended so well to where you can't even put a description to it. It's something that I feel like you would wear for special occasion. I feel like you could wear date night. I feel like, it's easy enough to wear to the office, but something so special, you want to reserve your sprays for your good big events, okay? Your big events. This is a beautiful scent. I have sampled some fragrances from the House of Beau before. I really, really love Rosaria. And there's another one that I really, really love. I want to say it's Casablanca. So I've smelled Casablanca and Rosario. It's Rosario. But both of those fragrances are beautiful to me. So I don't expect anything less from Ave Maria. This is a gorgeous, beautiful floral fragrance that is blended to perfection, that has some special notes that you don't always hear about in fragrance, like your raindrops, like your red wines, that have added a level of complexity to this fragrance, but not made it something that's not wearable. It has not made it something that you don't want to gravitate to, that you don't want to pick up and wear every single day of your life for no reason at all, okay? For every special occasion and also for no reason at all. Like, who would not want to smell like this? This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. This is definitely high up there on the list of you might be my next purchase, okay? So let me know down in the comments, do you have Ave Maria? What you think about this fragrance? If you're interested in purchasing her, or if you smelled it and are like, girl, what's all the hype about? What is all the hype about? she ain't all of that. Let me know your thoughts on this one. This next house that I'm sampling, I have picked up one fragrance from the house, and I've smelled a lot of their other fragrances, and nothing really kind of made me want to pull the trigger until sampling this next one. And it is kind of along the lines of an Ave Maria. It's more of a fresher, muskier type of fragrance. This one doesn't have a ton of like florals or anything like that, but it's a clean girl aesthetic type of fragrance, a clean girl type of fragrance. It is La Papier by Diptyque. This is the sample that I have. This fragrance has lots of musk in it, as well as sesame, mimosa, and woody notes. And you smell paper, like fresh paper, but there's a sweetness to it. There's an almost like an innocence to it. And it just smells like the perfect, clean, somewhat musky, powdery, aromatic type of scent. I think it's beautiful. I've had a few of these samples and I've worn them. To me, this is not something that you wear to a place where you're competing with scents. You might wear this to a museum when you're kind of on your own and just enjoying your time with yourself. You wear this when you're at home, chilling, your house clean, and you want to smell clean too, put her on. This is a very office safe type of fragrance. Church safe if you have a partner that is sensitive to the fragrance, or you work in a medical field. This is the one that you go for. It's unoffensive. It almost gives you like a Glossier You type of vibe. I'm kind of smelling that, but I don't really get along well with Glossier You. I don't know why, but this one right here kind of has my heart a little bit. So let me know what you think about this fragrance. If you have her in your collection, how she wears on you. For me, I get a good 4 hours out of her, but I enjoy the entire time I have it on, and I don't mind topping it up with my little samples because I take them with me. So let me know what you think of this fragrance. This is the EDT. I don't know if it comes in EDP concentration, but this is La Papier by Diptyque. Okay, so this next fragrance, I learned about the house when I went to Scent Explorer. This is a new house that has released several fragrances. Their bottles are super unique. I think they're really pretty, and they have some nice fragrances. Now, the lady that I was talking to that was kind of going over the fragrance that was there, she was like really, really nice. Like, she got really personable with me. We exchanged contact information as far as our socials, and she just kind of loaded me down with a lot of fragrances outside of what was already in the bag. So I've had a ton of these. I've been able to spend some time with the different fragrances, and this is my favorite so far. But this one is called Game of Joy. Now, their packaging is super hard to read. Like, you cannot really read that, but you have to take the sample out to actually read what well, at least I do, but you have to take the sample out to read what is on the actual bottle. It's clearly stated here, but it's the House of Destin, and the fragrance is called Game of Joy. This is going to be their tropical scent. Now, this is not your lightweight, breezy in the air type of tropical scent. This one got some oomph to it. It's a little bit woody. It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit ambery. And she said I did not come to play. So again, this fragrance has a ton of notes, like some of the others. There's mango, passion fruit, watermelon, pear, cardamom, violet leaf, arachinox, cypriol. It's so much. There's incense, cashmere, elemi, patchouli. The list goes on and on. But this one, in my opinion, is a beautiful tropical scent that has some weight to it. Like I said, it's woodsy, it's ambery, it's a little bit spicy, but you still, that doesn't take over the fruits in here. The passion fruit comes through, the mango comes through. I don't know if I'm getting watermelon so far, but maybe that adds to the juiciness. I'm, of course, not sure how it's blended. I'm no expert, but this definitely gives you aquatic. It gives you tropical. and it gives you a little bit of woodiness. So for me, this scent I could easily wear, but I could also, because of the woods and the incense and all of the things, I could easily see a guy pulling this off on vacation too. You know, he got on his linens and he walking through the building and he's smelling like the epitome of vacation and tropical vibes. Okay, now I have had a chance to spend some time with this fragrance. I've worn it a few times, and I would say it gives me a good 4 to 6 hours. Of course, I will spray a whole one of these every time I use it, and it gives me about 4 to 6 hours. The tropical nature of it, the mango, the passion fruit, the pear, watermelon, all the juiciness of the fragrance does last for me about the first 2 hours or so. And then it kind of morphs into more of an ambery, vanillic, woodsy type of scent. But it is still a hair touch sweet. You just cannot necessarily discern, oh, there's a mango there, or oh, you smell super juicy, super fruity. But this is pretty. This is pretty. I think it's definitely very unisex, somewhat leaning feminine because of the, you know, fruity nature to it. But I think guy, girl could pull this one off no problem. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick this one up per se, but I have been enjoying wearing this and the other ones from the house. I do think that they have some great ones, some great offerings. I am going to do a discovering the house of Destin because I got a ton of their fragrances, and I'll go through, you know, all of the notes as I do, and you just walk through my experience with the house. But I think this is a gorgeous one. I think that it is something that would be a great addition to the collection. I think this is something you and your boo could share, especially if going on vacation or just spending some time out in the good hot sun for the summertime. This would be a fantastic option. So again, this is Game of Joy from the House of Destin. Up next is one of my samples from Liz. This is Indomitable. I know everyone has seen the release around that fragrance, all of the hype and the party that was in New York, and I know a lot of influencers went to that one. I have not necessarily pulled the trigger on this. I have smelled this a few times on a tester. I haven't really worn it because I don't know if it's my vibe. This fragrance opens with clementine and orange. There is black pepper, apple, and woody notes in the mid, and in the base there's neroli, musk, and amber. Now, what I get from this fragrance is definitely the citruses at the top. I smell the neroli and I smell the pepper. And I smell a coolness. And I think that's the apple note in here. Apple, in my opinion, when I smell it, comes across as a cooling nature or a cooling sensation to me when I smell it. It's very musky, in my opinion. It is sweet. There's citruses, but I don't know if this one is going to be the one for me. I wish that it was a little more tangy, if you will, if the orange and the clementine came across as a little more tangy, like your like the next fragrance I'm going to talk about, or like the mango skin, how that is a tangy type of scent. Even Game of Joy was more of a tropical, not tangy, but it just gave a little bit of zing to it. And this one has more of a citrus musky nature to it that I'm not really sure I want to pull the trigger on this fragrance. But if you have her, please let me know how she wears. I don't think like I said, I haven't worn this on skin. It's only been on the tester. I've never wanted to be like, ooh, put it on me. It just is like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. That's kind of been my reaction when spraying it on a tester. But if you have her, please let me know what you think of this in the comments, how she wears on you. If you want to pick her up, this is Indomitable by Paris Corner. And I want to say this is an original release. It's not a dupe of anything. Okay, this next fragrance smells so good to me, but I don't know if I'm going to pick her up because she smells so close to what she's duping, and I have the original, and I love the original down. I don't know, I just may always buy the original, but this is Paris Corner's Mango Punch. This smells very similar to Mango Skin. And even if you smelled Mango Mood by Fleur, the body spray, like all of them kind of smell the same. I am in love with Mango Skin. I love that fragrance. Like I've said to you guys before, I have gifted that fragrance. That's something that's going to be in the collection always. I can never see myself not liking it. Even if I don't spray it, it's going to be in the collection just in case I want to go in and sniff it. But this one, when I sprayed it on my tester, I was like, ooh, okay, you kind of giving me Mango Skin. So this fragrance opens with mango, black pepper, and blackberries. In the mid, there's lotus, iris, and jasmine. And in the base, there is glace, Glace, apostrophe, okay, patchouli, and vanilla. You get mango off rip. You get the blackberry and the pepper. You smell some florals in the fragrance. And the patchouli in here, I think, is what makes the fragrance last. Like it grounds it, but it doesn't take over. But if you're sensitive to patchouli, I smell it. So just be mindful of that. The glace or whatever, I don't even know what it's called, okay? The glace. Y'all, bear with me. Whatever the note that is, it's a gourmand sweet note. And so I'm sure it's just adding to the sweet factor of this fragrance and helping the vanilla in here just kind of smell a little bit more sweet. But this is beautiful. It is a beautiful alternative to Mango Skin. Now, in my opinion, Mango Skin, because this has been sitting for a little while and I can tell that it's lighter than Mango Skin. Mango Skin dries down a little bit more weighted and a little bit more heavy. It got a little more oomph to it. So this one is going to give you a fresher wear, but they smell very similar. They smell very, very similar. If somebody sprayed this on and walked past me, I would be like, oh, are you wearing Mango Skin? I definitely would probably confuse the two, or even the Mango Mood by Fleur. But this is a good alternative. This one a good dude, baby. If you see this one and you like Mango Skin and you're not ready to pay that money, because I think Wilhelm Perfumery had a price increase. They went from $250 a bottle to $275. Pick her up. She doing what she need to do. Paris Corner did they big one. So again, Liz, thank you for the sample. I had not smelled this one. It smells amazing. I actually think I like this one more than the Juicy Melange by Paris Corner, which is a part of the same kind of collection. This is bomb. This is bomb.com. So this is Mango Punch by Paris Corner. Alrighty, you guys. So that's it for today's video. Testing some fragrances. Some are new. Some have been on the market, and some, you know, I just am happy to have gotten my nose on. But certainly Ave Maria, you may see her in an upcoming fragrance haul video, maybe even Mango Punch. I'm not sure. That one has kind of so good. And La Papier by Diptyque. I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. Y'all let me know down in the comments which one I should pick up. I may just get them all. I don't know. But y'all let me know. Also, let me know if you have any of these and what your thoughts are, or if you sampled them and you were like, it ain't for me. Let me know. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It does help for us to grow. And make sure that you are being kind to yourself. Make sure you're being kind to others. And peace and love, y'all. The world needs it. Bye.